While many will agree with me that the finale of Doctor Who Series 12, The Timeless Children, is an utter and complete mess. It has broken continuity and basically devalues the whole value of the character of the Doctor. The mess left by the Timeless Children needs to be fixed, and one thing that makes it easier to fix is that the entire plot is surrounded by the Master's plan, and since the Master is known to be an unreliable narrator, everything he said can simply be not true, and this can all just be a part of a even bigger, much more sinister master plan. What I think the Master is doing here is that he wants to get the Doctor out of the way so he can do his Master Evil plan without much resistance or interfering. So, he can't exactly kill her because, well, it's like Tom and Jerry. He's not gonna go through with it. So, what he instead did is that he tried to get the Doctor arrested, and if she's arrested, she's out of the way, accomplishing the same result. And sure enough, at the end of the Timeless Children, you can see the Doctor is arrested and placed in a maximum security facility by the Dradoons. To get the Doctor arrested, the Doctor needs to commit a crime, and, well, to manipulate the Doctor to commit a crime is not an easy task. Because the Doctor is incredibly intelligent. Well, I mean, he's the Doctor, so he's not even gonna try to do it because he knows it's gonna fail. So what he instead did is that he found a proxy. He made someone believe they're the Doctor and make that person commit a crime. And hoping to make the real Doctor be held responsible for the crime committed by a character he essentially created, a fake Doctor. And to think about it, all you need to create a fake Doctor is that you need to find someone who's a Time Lord. And with Gallifrey recovered, it's not that hard to find a Time Lord. Ruth is a Time Lord, most likely, so she's gonna work for the master plan. So what the master need now is a Type 40 antique TARDIS with a convenient circuit set to a police phone box. Just something that is not an actual Doctor's TARDIS, but like a plausible design to make the Doctor believe this could be one of her TARDISes. A neuroblock, um, a pocket fob watch thing that can take away your memories and give you fake memories, and a biological signature rewriting, masking slash changing devices. All of these are common technology on Gallifrey. It's not that hard to get your hands on these. With the fob watch and the neuroblock, the Master can completely erase Ruth's memories and give her made up memories about being some incarnation of a Doctor. And when the Master introduced Ruth to the real Doctor is gonna buy that she used to be Ruth and they are the same person somehow and leave an identity crisis in her head. A key part of framing someone for a crime they didn't commit is to make that person believe they did commit this crime. So the Doctor have to genuinely believe that Ruth used to be her. And the Master did a pretty good job on it because Ruth is actually a very convincing Doctor. So what he did is that he kidnapped Ruth, he wiped Ruth's memories and gave her memories of being the Doctor. Fake memories made up by the Master of a pre-Hartnell era Doctor. He made Ruth commit a crime and make her be wanted by the Time Lords and the Dradoons. he sent Ruth to Earth in a replica of a plausible design of the real Doctor's TARDIS and used the chameleon circuit of the fake TARDIS to reprogram another fake memory in the fake Doctor, making her believe she's actually human. And he sent the Dradoons after the fake Doctor on Earth. So the Dradoon come to Earth, sending a Dradoon warning, and the Doctor pick up the Dradoon warning in the TARDIS, and the Doctor, being the Doctor, is gonna be interested in the Dradoon warning and want to check it out, find out what it's for. The Doctor come to Earth, and the events of the fugitive of the Dradoon took place. The Ruth eventually lead the Doctor to the lighthouse, and the Ruth identifying herself as the Doctor, and the Doctor find a buried TARDIS that's a plausible design of some version of her own TARDIS, and they go to the Dradoon ship. The Dradoon scan them both, identifying both of them as the same person, and thing being that Time Lord technology is so advanced, faking someone's biological signature is honestly very easy. And the Jadoons are not on the same technological levels as the Time Lord, so they are probably gonna fall for it. And now the Jadoons is gonna believe that the Doctor and Ruth is the same person. The Master, being a time traveler, he probably already knows that the Doctor will show up at Villa Doradali during 1816. So what he did is that he intercepted the Siberium when it was sent back in time from the future, and he made that end up at Lake Geneva during 1816. Now the Cyberman is gonna go to Lake Geneva 1816 to retrieve the Siberium, and the Doctor is there, and the Doctor interacts with the lone Cyberman, and eventually following the lone Cyberman into the Cyberverse, into the future, for the Siberium to fix the problems she created. And when she is dealing with the Cybermen, she left her TARDIS on the first Cyberman planet unattended, and the Master probably took advantage of that opportunity, planting a bug on the TARDIS, a tracker or beacon or something. Something that can make the TARDIS be found by the Dradoons when the Doctor returns. So, after the Master bugged the Doctor's TARDIS on the first Cybermen planet, he probably went to Gallifrey and reprogrammed and hacked the Matrix to include the Timeless Children nonsense. I personally think the Timeless Children story is entirely made up by the Master, but it could be based on history. My point is, it's not entirely as it is told to the Doctor. The Master is using it to manipulate the Doctor. So for two purposes. First is to emotionally break the Doctor, and second of all is to make the Doctor genuinely believe that she used to be Ruth, even though she might not be. Um, so this way, with Ruth thinking that she's the Doctor, and Dradoon thinking she's the Doctor, and the Doctor even thinks she is Ruth, the circle of false identity is complete. The only person who knows what's actually going on is the Master, and this is his plan, so he's probably not gonna tell anyone. So now the Dradoon can arrest either one and quote unquote arrest the Doctor. And with the earlier tip off of the Doctor's TARDIS location by the Master, the 13th Doctor is gonna be easier to find, so the Dradoons is gonna go ahead and arrest her. Well, this is at least what I think to be the explanation regarding the plot of The Timeless Children. This personally makes much more sense to me than the actual plot of the story. And if you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this during the COVID-19 crisis, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home. Um, I I hope you all good day and goodbye.